Everybody's always talking about Seattle, but very few have covered Maple Leaf, one of Seattle's most underrated neighborhoods. And in today's video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about it, why you should consider home shopping here, and show you one of the coolest kitchens we've seen in Seattle. You know how we do it over here. Let's get straight to it. Maple Leaf has been part of Seattle's story since the early 1900s, originally developing as a streetcar suburb as the city expanded north. It's named after its historic sawmill and the maple trees that once covered this area, and honestly, the name still fits. Fun fact, at Maple Leaf's Reservoir Park, you sit at one of the highest points in Seattle. This offers sweeping views of downtown, Lake Washington, and Mount Rainier. Perfect spot to wind down after a long workday and relax. Unlike neighborhoods in Seattle that were rapidly overdeveloped, Maple Leaf grew slowly and intentionally, which is a big reason it still feels established, quiet, and cohesive today. Maple Leaf's biggest strength is its location. You're not directly downtown, which is great because you avoid the congestion, traffic, and noise, but you're still incredibly central. From here, University of Washington is about 10 to 15 minutes away, and it is one of the top universities in the nation. South Lake Union, Seattle's tech central, which is home to Amazon's headquarters and many other notable tech companies. Just 15 to 20 minutes away with endless amounts of water activities. Downtown Seattle is roughly 15 minutes away as well, home to iconic spots like the Great Wheel, Pike's Place Market, Space Needle, and more. You're also right next to other prominent Seattle neighborhoods like Ballard, Green Lake, and Lowerhurst, where you can take advantage of nightlife, nature, and community. You're also central to the desirable East Side cities, Kirkland and Bellevue, which is the luxury capital of Washington with prominent tech hubs and lucrative networking opportunities. This is one of those neighborhoods where you feel like you live in a quiet residential pocket, but everything in Seattle is literally right at your fingertips. That balance is rare, and it's why buyers love Maple Leaf and why I believe it's one of Seattle's most underrated spots to live in. When it comes to lifestyle, Maple Leaf quietly over-delivers. You're surrounded by some of the best parks in Seattle. Green Lake is literally just minutes away, perfect for walking, running, paddleboarding, swimming, and relaxing with family. Golden Gardens is one of those iconic spots you've got to visit. Close too, which offers some of the best sunsets. And in the summer, it's usually packed out with good music and vibes. Visit Gaswork Parks for the best views of Seattle and some of the best fireworks shows in all of Washington. There's always some fun events happening over here at this park year-round, like large concerts, large-scale yoga sessions, and more. Discovery Park, Magnuson Park, and Carkeek Park are also perfect if you're looking to explore trails, beaches, and crave nature escapes. And for the kids and relatives coming into town, you gotta take them to Woodland Park Zoo. If you love to golf, you're spoiled for choice. Seattle Golf Club, Jackson Park Golf Course, and Broadmoor Golf Club are all close by and are perfect for serious golfers when you want a change in scenery as you swing and crack cold ones with friends. If you're someone who likes to be on the water, not only are you minutes away from Green Lake, but just a short drive to South Lake Union, the ultimate experience for boaters. South Lake Union is perfect for kayaking, paddleboarding, renting boats, relaxing in hot tub boats, and yacht chartering. And from South Lake Union, you're directly connected to Lake Washington, where all the boating, summer parties, and yacht activities happen. All the locals, and myself included, can confirm these are pretty much the best spots for waterfront in the entire state. Maple Leaf has a strong, authentic food scene, longtime favorites, cozy cafes, neighborhood pubs, and diverse restaurants. Here are some spots you have to visit. Start out by grabbing coffee and an artistic bite at the Jewel Box Cafe. Classy spot, perfect for business meetups or a pit stop before you do a bit of retail therapy. This area is the staple retail hub central in Maple Leaf and Northgate, literally minutes away. For lunch, a bit of a biased option, me being Hawaiian, but you gotta get some eats at Kona Kitchen. Authentic Hawaiian food that is a bang for the buck with so many options to choose from. For a chill, laid-back night out, visit The Maple, a cozy pub in a 100-year-old house. serving locally sourced, globally inspired food, creative cocktails, and great beer. There are a good amount of food options here and diversity in food selection. If you're craving large crowds, Ballard, Green Lake, Roosevelt, and Wallingford are all right next door. Take advantage of other neighboring spots for nightlife, events, seasonal festivals, farmers markets, and more. Transportation is another major win. You're minutes from the Northgate Light Rail Station, which gives you direct access to downtown Seattle, University District, Capitol Hill, and eventually Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Let's talk real estate, because that's where Maple Leaf really shines. Maple Leaf is perfect for families looking for community, space, and parks. Tech professionals working in Seattle looking for more affordable options for long-term housing. Buyers who want a quieter neighborhood without giving up access. And out-of-state buyers who want long-term value and livability. In Maple Leaf, you'll find those classy Seattle old-school suburban homes with Craftsman and Tudor styles, mid-century properties, tastefully renovated residences, with newer constructions popping up more frequently now, and many fixer-upper opportunities. Median single-family home prices typically range from $800,000 to low $900,000, depending on the size and condition, to over $1 million plus. Rental prices are strong, reflecting consistent demand from professionals and families starting at around $1,200 up to $3,200 or more, depending on size and property type. Cost of living is higher than the national average, but competitive within Seattle, especially for what you get in return. There are major things to consider. There's limited inventory in Maple Leaf. Homes don't come up often, so you're limited with options. Pricing reflects desirability. Less nightlife directly in the neighborhood, which many people actually prefer. Now I'm going to take you through what $1.3 million gets you in Maple Leaf. Now for sale if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind turnkey home with investment upside. This 4-bed, 1-bath offers 1,870 square feet of living space with a cozy backyard. It has been meticulously and tastefully remodeled inside and out, maintaining its unique classic look from the outside. And from the inside, pretty much one of the best kitchens at this price point, arguably in all of Seattle we've seen. Perfect for entertaining and enjoying quality time with the family, with an inviting living space crafted with love and high-end home improvement upgrades. This wasn't just some cookie cutter fix and flip like what you'll see in a lot of Seattle homes nowadays, but it was heavily invested into, lived in, and proudly enjoyed for 25 years. Top of the line custom modern windows and doors by Renewal by Anderson. On top of this one-of-one kitchen, a beautifully remodeled bathroom. Everything on this main floor has been updated, from the millwork, flooring, including mindful and smart reconfigurations to optimize comfort within the floor plan. Updated vital utility components as well. Outside, a custom flagstone patio, updated landscaping, fencing, and stained shingling. The perfect spot for golden hour backyard sessions with your guests. Best of all, the downstairs has been left untouched for the new homeowners to add their own custom touch to it, and to own a home that will give them future-proofing upsides. Not only as a top-tiered home to live in Maple Leaf, but as an investment as well, with approvals from the city to add custom reconfigurations downstairs to this historic home. If you're interested in touring this home, send me a message on IG or request a tour on my website before it's gone. If you're someone looking to call Maple Leaf your home, let me know and I'll find you a perfect spot. Utilize my concierge services to craft your perfect dream home. If you enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you'll like this next one. Until next time.